What is the number one mistake that business owners make? Now let's go down memory lane for a second, shall we? Remember when you took that leap and started your own business as an entrepreneur? What was that like? The first couple of years, what was that like? And be honest, it kind of sucked, right? You poured your heart and soul into your business. You gave everything. You lost track of how many hours you worked. It was blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody cries at some stage if you're starting a business. So there was a lot going into this. At that time, you didn't even know what day it was. Why? Because you were working 7 days a week, probably 15 to 20 hours a day. And at that stage, too, from a finance standpoint, you look broke, right? On a financial statement, right? Let's be honest. Unless you were born into the Lucky Sperm Club, as I call them, if you were born into a wealthy family, there wasn't that much pressure. But I know you listening to this, you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. When you put everything into this business, your heart, your soul, all the money you had, and then some, you went all in. So you look broke on a financial statement. I did. I look very, very broke on a financial statement. And at that stage, nobody wants to talk to you. So you don't have access to advisors. No financial advisor is going to sit down with you at that stage. Many tax professionals, many legal professionals, none of them are going to sit down with you because, again, you look broke on a financial statement, right? What's in it for them at that stage? You might be out of business and on the street 6 months from there. They don't know. But then you kept grinding. You never gave up. You persevered. And eventually your business started to take off. And before you know it, your business profitable. I know you're smiling listening to this because at that time you were relieved. You didn't know whether this was going to work or not. I didn't know if my businesses were going to work or not. I thought, we'll see where this goes. I don't know for sure. I'll keep grinding and give my best and get up every day and give my best, but I don't know. So your business then is now off and running and growing and profitable. And now it's starting to grow significantly. Now you become very, very profitable. And the business is doing excellent. And the word is getting around how you are absolutely crushing it. And everybody, of course, thinks you're lucky, right? They think you're lucky. Oh, look at him or her. They're just lucky. Nobody knows what's happening behind the scenes. So what happens then at that particular point in time? Well, now you look very attractive on a financial statement. And every financial advisors are banging down your door. Every tax person wants to come in and take over your bookkeeping and payroll and do your taxes. Every legal professional wants to sit down with you and make sure you're properly protected and have proper entity structure and all this stuff, right? The financial advisor is the most dangerous one in that room sitting down with you because here's the advice that they are going to give 100% of the time. This is what they're going to give you. Mr. and Mrs. Business Owner, you've done very, very well and your business is crushing it. But now what we should be doing is take a little bit of capital money out of the business and diversify it outside of the business. And I'll help you do that in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And guess what? Most business owners say, okay, sure, sounds like a good idea. Well, what happened right there at that particular point? You were reinvesting all the capital into your business and providing liquidity to your business to grow. Every business needs liquidity, cash, to grow. It comes from somewhere. Up until then, it came from you. But now, you're giving it to a financial advisor. And guess what the financial advisor is doing? They're investing in other companies and businesses, public ones, and providing liquidity, cash, to those companies to grow. Isn't it insane? I love Apple products. This content is created with an Apple product. But Tim Cook at Apple doesn't need your money to grow his business. Your business needs your money to grow your business. So instead of providing liquidity, fancy word for cash, to public companies to continue to grow and scale, why don't you position capital at that point to continue to provide cash to your business to help it grow and scale? At that particular point, when business owners do that, guess what happens to their businesses? They were going like this. hockey stick, and all of a sudden they're just going sideways and they don't know what happened. I don't understand. We were crushing it, and now we're just kind of like, doing the same every single month, basically. Run out of capital to keep feeding your business, to keep expanding. But it gets even worse. When business owners take money out of their business and hand it over to a financial advisor to put in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds and invest in other people's businesses, providing money for growth of other people's businesses, what do business owners have to do? They have to go back to the bank, and usually begging, and get a line of credit from the bank. They need it. Why do they need it? Your business always needs capital, because every business has 4 seasons, just like the weather. So in business, the summer of business is your highest revenue month. That's your highest revenue month. Every single business owner listening to this and watching this, you know exactly, if I put you on the spot, you know what your highest revenue month is. That's your summer in your business. Well, what's the opposite of summer? Winter. Every single business owner listening and watching this, if I put you on the spot, you will tell me the exact month, which is your winter month, your lowest revenue month. So summer highest, winter lowest. And in the seasons of business, in the spring, you start different marketing campaigns. There's a lot of planning. You're getting more employees hired and so forth for this launch of this new marketing campaign. And then you roll it out, that your business explodes. And then all of a sudden, this brings it from the spring into the summer, and it leads up to your highest revenue month, and then it starts to slowly taper off during summer, hits the fall when things slow down a little bit, and then it hits to winter when everything's basically dead, and then it goes back into the spring. Your business needs money, capital, through all 4 of these seasons. In the summer, it's easy. In the winter, spring and fall could be challenging. In the winter, for sure, because most businesses have overheads that are fixed. You have the same overheads, right? You have rent to pay from the building that you're operating. You have payroll. You have all these other expenses that are still there. So you're always going to need access to money, capital. And that's why most of the business owners end up back at the bank, the line of credit, while their money is actually in the stock market being used to float other businesses through the seasons, and also used for the financing of the growth of those businesses. Is it me, or does this all just sound insane? The more sane thing to do is to find a vehicle that you can position your capital in that's guaranteed protected, guaranteed to grow, and you have guaranteed access as a business owner at any given point in time to finance the growth of your business and manage the 4 seasons of cash flow in your business. I call it building your own banking system. If you're interested in to learn more of exactly how to do that, go to yourownbankingsystem.com. For more business, investing, and finance ideas and insights, you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter, The Wealth Dojo, by going to cashflowninja.com/subscribe.